Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my daily predictions and analysis for major global markets and commodities. In this analysis, with the help of candlestick charts and indicators, we will try to find out the trading behavior of these instruments and what could be our strategy to make profit today. Basically, we will try to find out the entries, the exit and the take profits in this analysis. So do watch till the end. We will be looking into oil, natural gas, gold, silver and also indices including Dow Jones, Nasdaq, FTSE 100, Germany 40 and Nifty. So do press the bell icon and stay tuned with the latest analysis. The next video will be coming up just before the US cash session, specifically for gold and Dow Jones and Nasdaq. So now let's start the day with gold first. Gold right now trading at 1922 levels. You can clearly see how beautifully this level is giving resistance to gold, sustaining below these levels, and also it is trying to squeeze out here. So in between 1915 to 1920 probably we need not trade here again. The high could be again at around 1940 levels, but we have to be very cautious here because yesterday again it failed to achieve the high. So probably we will be watchful here. Any long entry is recommended only beyond 1925, where you can expect that it may try to hit this zone at 1928 and then 1934 levels. These two levels are particularly important because if it crosses 1934, it will again try to hit 1940 and plus levels. So I'll be watchful. At the same time, on the downside, if you see it trading below this zone at 1918, and rather I will say below 1918 also, there is a strong support at 1915. You can see here this is a 50 period exponential moving average and then the pivot at around 1915. So these two levels between 1917 and 1915 are important. If it trades below 1915, then it's a definitive short and we can expect that it is going to drop further. Daily stochastic looking downwards here. MACD is trying to converge but still on a sell side right now, and RSI not showing any signs there. Now let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour chart, it appears, see on the 4-hour chart how beautifully it is giving lower high. So now this level at 1928 becomes important. Only if it breaks 1928, you can expect that it is going to rise and you can expect a rise beyond. However, till the time it remains below 1928, and if it breaks this zone at 1920, possibly you can go short and you can expect it may try to come back till towards 1917-1915 zone. So you can take a short entry at 1920. Below 1920, probably the nearest support will come into picture at 1917 and then 1915 levels. Below 1915, we can expect a strong break on the downside towards 1910 and below levels. It can try to hit 1903, 1900 and in fact can go well below. But at the same time, if it breaks here at 1928, then you can go long and expect that it is going to hit 1930 probably, and then beyond 1930, 1934 will come into picture. If it breaks today 1934, one can definitely remain long and expect it to hit 1940 levels. Beyond 1940, sky is the limit. So don't trade between 1920 and 1928. And also on the downside, yes, till 1915 it has got a support. It can bounce back from there. However, it appears a largely red day. We can expect it to drop a little. It may try to go well below 1915 towards 1910 and below levels. Now look at this. Look at the 4-hour stochastic looking downwards here. MACD is still on sell and RSI not showing any signs. However, near to oversold zone. Look at the 3-hour charts. On the 3-hour charts also, it is trying to form this symmetry, probably taking the support at 1920, or it may try to go back till towards 1915, and from there we will see how it behaves from 1950. Again, it may try to see it is right now, this is the consolidation zone, a rise and a sharp drop, consolidation, a small rise and a small drop, and then it is trying to form this symmetry. So from here, in fact 1915 levels, if you see anyways beyond 1928 is a definitive long. Beyond that, definitely one can remain long and one can expect it to rise. So in fact, if you see it at 1915, probably we can try to initiate a long entry there also, and again expect it to head towards 1928, 1930 zone. So yes, it can try to swing. However, appears a largely red day. It may try to break on the downside, but still don't take a trade between 1920 and 1928 zone. Below 1920, still till 1915 it can reverse any point of time. So take your trades accordingly. And yes, above 1928 it's a good to go long here, and you can expect that it can give you sharp rise towards 1934 and 1940 levels. So take your positions accordingly. Now on the downside, we have already seen, take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at silver. Silver on the 3-hour chart showing similar signs there. Look at this, see, drop, rise, higher highs, lower lows. So it is trying to expand with 2450, 2460 as pivot, and in fact it is gone well below 2420 levels. Now with this as pivot, possibly, you see, this was the rise, now it is trying to retrace back a bit. On the contrary, you can see this is the fresh candle which is started. Now if you see it trading above 2440, then you can go long. Beyond 2440, in fact you can expect that 2450 is a stronger resistance which it might try to give. Beyond 2450, definite long is there, and it may try to rise towards 2465, 2470 zone. In fact, can go well above these levels also. But till the time throughout this day it remains below 2450, one can expect that it may try to come back till towards 2420 levels, which is a strong support zone. As I have always communicated, 2420 is a very strong support zone. It only broke out once, so probably if it breaks 2420, we can expect 2410, and in fact it can go well below these levels also. Stochastic on the 3-hour charts is near to overbought. RSI is MACD is still on buy side, trying to converge and crossover. RSI not showing any signs. And on the 4-hour charts, if you look at, see, 2450 levels, again a strong resistance zone. Only breaking this, one can expect that it is going to give you a definite long entry. Also look at this, the 4-hour candles typically giving lower highs and trying to form out a pattern out there, and now it may try to hit 2420 before looking forward to a rise. In fact, we can expect couple of red candles back to back, taking it towards, this time the break could be sharp, this time the break could be strong, and it can try to head well below 2410 and 2400 levels. So take your positions accordingly. Till it is below 2450 for the day, one can remain short. One can expect it to at least hit 2420, and then below levels also towards next target is 2410 and 2400. Above 2450, if it breaks 2450, one can expect that it is going to hit 2465 and 2480 levels, which are going to be strong resistance zone. 4-hour stochastic near to overbought, and MACD is still on, still running parallel here. RSI not showing any signs. Coming back to the daily charts, on the daily charts you can find a minor retracement day yesterday, and previously it was trading with this as pivot, 2460 as pivot, lower lows, and again if it tries to drop, we can expect that it may try to come back till towards 2410, 2400 levels. So I'll be looking forward to a drop till towards 2410 or 2400 levels. However, if it breaks 2450 and trades above, then it is a reversal and it is going to go long. It is good to go long above 2450, where you can expect that it is, the next target is 2465 and 2480. In fact, can try to hit, see, here is, this is the strong resistance at 2460 to 2465 zone, which may provide a very strong resistance, and then 2480 should come into picture. So if you see it trading about 2450, yes, you can go long there and expect it to give a strong rise towards 2480 levels. Daily stochastic near to bottom, so probably it can try to reverse any point of time, and before that it can try to see 2400 and 2410, and from there it may try to rise. That is what is the expectation. But for the term below 2450, one can remain short. That is also an expectation here. MACD trying to converge and running parallel right now, and RSI near to bottom there. So trade accordingly. This is all for silver. Take your positions accordingly. Short below 24, I will say short below 2420, and yes, I will rather say not below 2420, but short below 2428 and long about 2450. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at oil. See, oil took a great dip yesterday when it went towards 95 levels, which is a strong support zone for oil, and it is trading with this as support right now. Lower highs on the daily charts indicating that yes, it may try to drop a bit, but only confirmation for it to drop is below $95 levels. Till the time it remains above 95, probably we can expect that it can try to swing in between this zone 95 to 103. However, see, this is only second red candle, and you can see that two red candles back to back bigger body and leaving a tail and a wick, indicating probably we can see a bearish day again. The next candle is yet to begin. And if you see it trading below $96 levels, yes, you can go short there, and you can expect that it can try to come back till towards 95 and 94 levels, which are strong support levels for oil. Daily stochastic looking upwards there. MACD trying to converge here on the buy side. However, right now trading in red, trading towards a sell here. On the 4-hour charts, see, it is trying to consolidate here with 96 as base here, $96 as a support here, and with the base and support at 96, it is trying to give a rise. Probably once it breaks $98 levels, you can expect that it may try to hit 98.8 and then $100. So here at 99, 98.8, it may get a little resistance, and then it may try to come back till towards 101. So I'll be taking or recommending a long entry only above $98 levels. Beyond $98 levels, you can try to initiate a long entry. Then the target is towards 98.8 and $100 levels. In fact, it can go till towards 101 and beyond levels also. And below $96, one can try to initiate a short entry. MACD near to stochastic near to oversold. MACD has just crossed over and widened divergent, indicating strong bearishness out there. And on the 3-hour chart, you will find similar formation here. See, on the 3-hour chart, it has to break these highs here. It is trying to form lower highs. And yes, if it breaks $98 levels, one can expect 98.8, and then it will try to head towards $100 levels. At the same time, see, higher lows, lower highs, and hence don't take a trade in between $98 to $96 levels. In between these $2, we have to exercise a restraint while taking a position. 3-hour charts indicating a possible reversal from here, and it may try to give it a rise. 3-hour MACD trying to converge, but right now running parallel and are divergent. So yes, don't trade between $96 and $98 levels. Below 96, one can expect 95 and 94, and above 98, one can expect 98.8 and $100. In fact, it can head till toward 101. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at NG, natural gas. See, NG has seen $6.4 levels, and if you recall my weekly analysis, and in fact I was shouting there that it may try to hit 6.4, 6.5 zone. I have given a strong shout out there. After this rise, it has given a strong break. Now the support is lying at around 6.05. With the support at 6.05 and 6.1, it is trying to trade in a bullish zone. It is trying to complete this journey. However, see, higher lows indicating probable bullishness in near term. Only if it breaks 6.1, I will recommend you to go short for 6.05, and then below that it can try to break strongly on the downside. The next support is only at 5.9. So yes, below 6.1, one can go short. At the same time, the next resistance zone is at around 6.28, and then it can try to fly again on the upside. 3-hour stochastic looking upwards. MACD has just crossed over and indicating probable bearishness here, so we may see a couple of red candles also, and RSI not showing any symptoms there. On the 4-hour chart, see, rise, retracement candle, and now with the support at around 6.05, it is again trying to give it a rise. However, it is possible that it can retrace a bit again till towards here, this zone, that is 6.3 and 6.35, 6.3 and 6.38, in fact 6.4. But from here, if it tries to, it is bearish, it can achieve lower highs and drop again from there. So I'll be watchful. A definitive short entry only is below 6.05 levels. And yes, on the upside, if you see it trading at around 6.3, 6.35, one can also try to initiate a short entry there. 4-hour stochastic almost trading near to oversold, and yes, MACD trying to is still in buy side, however trying to converge here. So be cautious there. Looking at the 3-hour charts, we have seen the 3-hour charts, and yes, similarly as what we saw. Now coming back to the daily charts there. On the daily chart, see, the next candle is yet to begin. It is trading with this as support, and see here a larger wick and a smaller body. And if it breaks this zone at 6.05, you can expect that it is going to give you sharper red candle today. So go short below 6.05 because see consistent green candle, a couple of red candles can be expected, and also such candle at the end of a rising channel indicates a possible reversal. See, bulls have lost the control here despite a rise, and so from here if you see it trading below 6.05, rather I will say 6.1, one can take a short entry for 6.05, and below 6.05 I will expect it to head towards $5.9 levels. So take your positions accordingly. Only long entry is above 6.28. Beyond that, yes, you can expect a rise there, and only short entry is below 6.05, where you can expect a sharp drop towards $5.9 levels. I will say 6.1. So below 6.1, yes, you can go short for 6.05 and 5.9. Above 6.28, you can expect it to hit 6.4 and $6.5 levels. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Nifty. See, Nifty yesterday, as I told, failed to break 17,900 and achieved here at 17,650 levels. So this is the futures candle, not in the daily Nifty chart, but 17,650 has been achieved. Probably today again it may try to get the support at 17,650 and try to retrace back a bit on the upside. How far this could go? It can trade till towards 17,800, and beyond 17,800 you can expect a strong rise till towards 17,850, 17,900. Beyond that, 18,000 is must. So yes, a probable long entry can be taken at around 17,750, where you can expect 17,800, 17,880 and plus levels can also be expected. At the same time, downside support is at around 17,650. So only go short below 17,600, below which it is definitely strongly bearish, where one can expect a strong drop. Right now trading at 17,700, and yes, daily stochastic was overbought, looking downwards right now. MACD trying to converge, and RSI not showing any signs there on the daily charts. Now look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, see, after this minor retracement, this is the second red candle, and also see red candles are there, but the body size is not very much existent here, and hence if you see it trading above this zone at 17,750, one can try to initiate a long entry there. Beyond 17,750, I'll expect that it may try to come back till towards 17,880, and then beyond that 18,000 is also very much possible. At the same time, on the downside, if you see it trading below 17,600, one can try to initiate a short entry there. Below 17,600, it may get a strong definitive. See, this is the consolidation zone at 17,650, and yes, this may try to provide a strong support base for any further drop. Any drop below 17,600 is a definitive statement of a strong bearishness, where you can expect a sharper drop on Nifty. Don't trade between 17,650, or rather I will 17,600 and 17,750 levels. So yes, only long entry above 17,750, where you can expect a sharp rise. So MACD or stochastic on the 4-hour charts trading at bottom, MACD white divergent, and hence probable couple of green candles can be expected. It may try to converge again. RSI not showing any signs. On the 3-hour charts, if you look at, see 3-hour charts trying to consolidate here, and higher lows, lower highs. So yes, 17,600 and 17,750, don't trade beyond 17,750. Yes, you can take a long entry for 17,880, 900, and then 18,000 is also very much possible. 3-hour stochastic looking upwards. MACD is trying to converge here, and RSI not showing any signs. On the daily charts, if you look at, on the daily charts, we have already seen, see, here is a support, breaking this support at 17,600. That is a definitive short for 17,450, 500 zone. So I'll be watchful there. Any drop below 17,600, yes, you can go short. Any rise above 17,750, yes, you can go long. Beyond 17,750, the targets, as I said, 17,800, 17,880 and 18,000. On the downside, breaking 17,600, 17,500 and 17,450 are the targets. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at US 30. See, US 30 is trying to trade in this channel, and the high of this channel is at around 34,550 levels, and at the same time, see, possible couple of red candles. If it fails to break the previous low at around 34,300. Yes, if it breaks 34,300, then it can be said bearish. Else any rise beyond 34,500, I will recommend you to go long there beyond 34,500. Then after 34,500, the retracement can be expected till towards 34,550, and then 34,600, 700 can also be expected. There is a strong resistance zone at 34,700 levels. So if it fails to break the previous low at around 34,300 and 34,250, this zone is important between 34,300 or 250, and rather I will say 200, till it is above 34,200, 300 zone. We can expect it to retrace back a bit. The target could be at around 34,550 and 34,700 levels. Now this is on the 4-hour chart. 4-hour stochastic looking upwards. MACD white divergent on a sell side. RSI not showing any signs but near to oversold zone. On the 3-hour charts, if you look at the third candle is yet to begin, and see this is still trying to trade in this zone, and probable long entry beyond 34,500 can be taken. Probable short entry below 34,300 can be taken. If it drops below 34,300, yes, you can go short, and you can expect that the next support level at around 34,150 to come into picture, 150-180 zone to come into picture. So in between 34,300 and 34,500, we have to exercise a little bit of restraint in between these 200 points. Also looking at this, a probable drop can be expected. So in fact, if you see it trading above, rather I will say, in fact, if you see it trading above 34,450 itself, yes, you can go long for 34,500 and then 34,650 levels. At the same time, if you see it dropping below 34,300, one can try to initiate a short entry there for a stronger drop. So in between 34,300 and 450, don't try to initiate any position. 3-hour stochastic trying to converge and trying to look downwards again and enter into oversold position. MACD is still on sell side there. Now let's have a look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, you can find that the daily candle is showing symptoms that it is probably, but in general, whenever you see such formation here, see previous to previous candle, strong body with a longer wick, and previous candle with a longer tail, a smaller body, similar size. So the expectation here is to hit the pivot again. The pivot is at around 34,700. So a probable retracement till 34,700 cannot be denied. It can try to come back till there. Rather 34,600 and 700 zone, this is important for US30. It may try to retrace back a bit till there. On the downside, 34,300 and 34,200 zone is very, very important for US30. So take a long entry at above 34,500, 34,450 rather I will say, but 34,500 is going to be important. Beyond 34,500, if it sustains above 34,500, one can expect that it may try to hit 34,650 and 34,700 zone, and in fact can go well above those levels also. For daily stochastic, near to oversold here, and a little retracement can be expected. However, look at the MACD, it is still on sell. So even if it tries to rise today, probable drop is certain, because the MACD is still white divergent and are still indicating the bears out there. RSI not showing any signs. So yes, take a short entry below 34,300, where the next support level, immediate support level at around 34,240 and 34,200 is there. Below 34,200, my target is, in fact 34,180 is also a stronger support. Below 34,180, it is a definitive drop which will take it towards below 34,100 levels. At the same time, above 34,500, it's a good to go long. The next stop can be at around 34,650 and 34,700 zone. In fact, can rise well above those levels. So trade with caution. I'll expect it to hit the pivot at around 34,700 before trying to decide any direction. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Nasdaq 100. Look at the 4-hour chart for Nasdaq 100. You can see previously lower highs, and this candle is trying to break out below this zone, indicating a probable bearishness there. So the support level at 14,400 is existent on the 4-hour charts. Breaking 14,400, yes, breaking 14,400, we can expect 14,340, and below that it may try to break strongly. At the same time, coming back above 14, you can say above 14,500, yes, you can expect it to rise till towards 14,580, 600, and then 14,640 650 zone can be expected. So yes, above 14,500 one can initiate a long entry for 14,650 levels, and if it breaks that, 14,800 is certain there. It may try to hit back till towards 14,800 if it continues to rise. 4-hour stochastic almost near to oversold. A little bit of rise cannot be denied. MACD must try to converge from here, and yes, Nasdaq 100 is good to go long. RSI near to oversold zone. So yes, you can take a long entry at 14,500 and expect it to rise. Trade with strict stop loss. See the previous 3-hour candles, lower highs, higher lows, and yes, if it breaks 14,500 you can take a long entry. That is what is indicative here. The next target is towards 14,550, 14,600, which is going to be a good resistance at 14,550, 600 zone. Beyond that it will try to head towards 14,800 also is very much possible. Look at the 3-hour stochastic, near to oversold, trying to rise from here. MACD trying to converge here on the buy side. RSI oversold here. So a probable symptom that yes, Nasdaq 100 can try to give it a little rise there. Now coming back to the daily charts, and daily charts are failing to break the previous lows at 14,400. The next target could be at around 14,600, 650, and then 14,800 cannot be denied. It may try to come back till towards 14,800 before looking forward to any drop or rise. Daily stochastic oversold. The only problem is the MACD, which is just crossed over and indicative a strong bear right now, but a green candle followed with a red candle cannot be denied. So it may try to retrace a bit today before looking forward to a drop tomorrow. That is what is my expectation. Probably one can take a long entry above 14,520, 500, 520 zone, and you can expect 14,600, 650 and 700, and in fact it can head till towards 14,800 levels. 14,800 levels. At the same time, breaking 14,400, one can go short for 14,350, which is a strong support, and then it may try to head towards 14,200 also. This is also very much possible. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at UK 100. See, UK 100, as I said, only go long above 7,600 levels. But before we come back to the daily charts, let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. This is the only possible only index throughout the globe which is trying to give a strong bullish moves, and it has sustained the bull strongly. And as I said, and as I always say, don't trade between 7,550 to 7,600 zone. See, again here, don't trade between this zone between 7,560 to 7,600. In between these 40 points, don't trade. See, on the upside there is still a room for it to go till towards 7,610, which could be the high, and yes, there is a support at around 7,560. If it breaks 7,560, then you can expect that we may see 7,540 and below levels, and the next support and immediate support is at around 7,520 levels. The stochastic is trading at comfort zone. MACD has just crossed over on the 4-hour charts, indicating little bearishness. In fact, so hardly anything for any move or any decisive move on FTSE 100 today again, but yes, one can remain short till it's below 7,580 today, and rather I'll say 7,590. With the stop loss at 7,590, one can expect that it may try to drop. Look at the 3-hour charts. On the 3-hour charts, inclining downwards, support zone here. So probably once it breaks 7,560, yes, you can go short, and then you can expect 7,540, 7,520 levels, and in fact it can try to give you a strong break if it breaks this zone. So I'll be watchful. Rather, if you ask, 7,540 and 7,600, still try to avoid these 60 points and then take a position only accordingly. So for the day, yes, if you see it trading below 7,550, you can take a short entry for 7,540, 7,520 levels. At the same time, on the upside, if you see it trading above 7,600, you can expect 7,610 levels, which can be achieved. So take your positions accordingly. Rather, there is not much to see a move in UK 100, but on the daily charts, look at this. On the daily chart, there is an interesting formation: lower highs, lower lows, almost running parallel, and hence this zone has become important, 7,540 to 7,610. So a probable larger trading range is between this level. However, looking at the charts, it may try to come back till towards 7,540, it appears. So take your positions accordingly. Below 7,560, take a short entry for 7,540, 7,520 levels. On the upside, above 7,600, yes, you can take a long entry for 7,610 and 7,620, but beyond that it will definitely fly. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Germany 40. See, Germany has got its resistance at 14,210 levels. Only trading above 14,210, one can expect it to rise. At the same time, there is a support at around 14,050 levels and 14,100 and 14,100 levels. These two levels are important for Germany 40. So don't trade in between these 150 points. Only reversal confirmation is above 14,200, where you can expect it to rise. Rather, once you see it above 14,150, you can expect that it is going to reverse from there. At the same time, breaking 14,050, one can take a short entry. Don't trade between 14,050 and 14,100. 4-hour stochastic looking upwards. MACD from here now should start converging, and hence I will expect it to rise from here. RSI not showing any signs, but oversold there. So on the 3-hour chart, similar is the formation. However, right now it appears that this is the reversal, and it may try to give you a couple of red candles, taking it towards 14,050 and 14,000 levels. So yes, there is a strong support for it. If it breaks 14,050, it will try to head towards 13,980 levels. At the same time, 980, 950, which is going to be a stronger support. At the same time, on the upside, there is a strong ground for it to go till towards 14,250 levels, 300 levels. In fact, 14,400 is going to be stronger resistance. So take a long entry above 14,150, where you can expect 14,200, and which is going to be stronger resistance, and then beyond that 14,280, 14,400 cannot be denied. On the downside, below 14,050, yes, you can take a short entry there. RSI, MACD looking upwards and trying to converge. Stochastic also looking upwards here. RSI near to oversold, and hence if it rises, I won't be surprised. So now look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, see couple of red candles, bigger red bodies out there. Taking a long entry above 14,150 will take it towards 14,200, the nearest resistance. Then 14,400 cannot be denied, because there is a strong support here at around 14,000 zone. So I will not recommend you to go short till towards 14,000, and yes, below that you can expect 13,950, which may provide a stronger support, and it may try to swing in between 13,950 to 14,200. That is also a expectation which it may try to fulfill. So take your positions accordingly. This is all from my side. Join my Telegram channel. If you have any trading or training related queries, you can reach out to me via Telegram or email. My Telegram channel ID is my Telegram personal ID, and email ID is mentioned in the channel description. And yes, you can reach out to me for any of your trading or training related queries. Either you can join my mentorship program, where you can learn the strategies taught and definitely benefit from it. And yes, on the downside, or you can also be part of my VIP signals group and take profit as per the trades provided. So take your positions accordingly. This is all from my side. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day. Thank you.